All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Kolli, founder and group president, Greenko Group, the dean of ISB, Professor Madan Pilutla, members of the media, my colleagues in the ISB faculty and staff, graduating students, of course, and as well as your family and friends. I'm Anand Nandkumar, Associate Professor of Strategy, Executive Director for Sritni at ISB, and Associate Dean, Center for Learning and Teaching Excellence. We are extremely delighted that all of you could join us today for the graduation day ceremony of the postgraduate program in management for senior executives, class of 2024. The Bengaluru, Delhi, Hyderabad, and Mumbai cohorts of the postgraduate program in management for working professionals, class of 2024. The postgraduate program in management for family business, class of 2024. And the classes of 2023 winter and 2024 summer of the Advanced Management Program in Business Analytics. It's indeed wonderful to see our happy and excited students on the momentous occasion of their graduation. Before we begin, may I request you to please take a few moments to put your cell phones on silent, please. Also, I request you to please remain seated until the end of the ceremony, which ends with the national anthem, hat toss, and reverse procession. We have over 500 students graduating today, and we would like to ensure that the last student on the stage gets the same applause and cheers as the first one. Thank you. We will start the graduation ceremony with an invocation by three of our staff members, Sri Harsha, Sai Priya, and Priya Maharana.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate.
Thank you.
Thank you. I now invite our Dean, Professor Madan Pilutla. Okay, take two. All right. I now invite our Dean, Professor Madan Pilutla, to address the graduating classes.
Good morning, all. So let's begin with congratulating you, and I'll use the ISB terminology. So congratulations to the PGP MAX class, PGP PRO, the MFAB, and the AMPBA. I think it's wonderful that in the midst of very, very busy working schedules, where you have a full-time job, and a lot of you have families, for you to successfully complete what is a rigorous, rigorous program, you deserve a huge round of applause. And a big pat on the back, and a huge thank you to your families who have been supportive during the journey that you've made. This is your day. It's a really special day. I can see the smiles since the morning. I can see your families here. They're having a lot of fun. It's also a day that you're going to be reflecting, you're going to be thinking about, because this marks a time, a transition in your life. You decided to invest. You decided to take time off from a lot of things that you could have done and spent your time in an institution that's a world-class institution, which does mean that you now, with you, you're going to be taking away some tools, some ideas, some thoughts that are going to be helpful for you in the next journey of your life. So this is a time for you to reflect upon all of those learnings. I was just speaking to Mr. Kolli, who I cannot think of a more appropriate speaker than him for you today, for a couple of reasons. The first, and this is something I discovered during the course of his first job when he was in the UK, he registered in an EMBA program, and then he said he got a lot of learnings from the program, but he didn't have the time at that point to complete the assignments that were there. So I said, but were the learnings good? Did you get something out of it? Because the journey that you have is a wonderful journey. And he said, absolutely. So the learnings were what he reflected on, and he thought that it was important. But what struck me was, at that point in time, he said, while he was getting a lot out of it, there was not that much time for him to reflect on all the different things that he was getting. So I'd ask for you at this point to sit down, think through, and say, there's a lot of input that I have got. There's a lot of knowledge that I've been given, a lot of technical skills that I've picked up. But what are those things that are actually going to create a transformation in the way that I'm going to be conducting my professional life is what I'd ask for you to reflect in the next few months, and then the learnings will start bedding in for you significantly. A second reason why I think that he is a wonderful speaker for you today is you're entering a world where there is tremendous, tremendous uncertainty, right? I mean, today. So yesterday, in the presidential, office in the United States, in the White House, the world's most powerful person had discussions with the Ukrainian president. I don't know whether you saw the aftermath of that. Now, for a lot of us, we look at that and we are bewildered by, is this the way that leaders who are attempting to solve important problems out there in the world, is this the way that they really should be conducting themselves, okay? And I'm not, okay, I'm sitting here and of course I'm passing value judgment about the way that this person is going around doing things. But when you think about the important problems that are there in the world, when you think about climate change, for example, there are doomsdayers doomsday kind of enthusiasts who say that we are well past the time where we can do anything about it. When we talk about strife that is there out there in the world, so a lot of intractable conflict that is there out in the world, a lot of conversations in and around that we really are not in a position to do anything about it. But you have as a speaker today someone who at some point decided that this is something that they can tackle. So Greenko is an organization that we in India can be incredibly proud of, because they're not just a great organization for India, but the kind of solutions that they're coming up with, which are going to change the world for the better. It's a badge of honor that an organization like that exists in India. And for him, a founder of that organization, as the president, for him to come here and talk to you about taking on what are very, very difficult problems where you can give up, but you don't, and you say, I can be part of the solution. So as you go out now into the world, I'd ask for you to reflect on a few things, okay? The first of them, you're very, very, very privileged people. You came from great jobs, you continue to have great jobs, you've passed through a great institution. So you're among a very small minority of very elite Indians who have privileges. So please look out and use those privileges in a wise manner. Use those privileges to solve problems out there in the world, and also use those privileges to be kind to those people who do not have the privileges that you have. So be kind in the way that you conduct yourself when you go out in the world, and use those privileges to help others that have less than what you have. It's one, I just want you to be thinking about it. Two, go out there with a sense of the changes that are happening. I need to learn, I need to constantly learn. And I hope that what ISB has given you is not just the skills, but it's also given you the idea that you are in an environment where you need to learn continuously. The half-life for knowledge is very small these days in the world, and the only thing that will keep you relevant is constant learning. So go out there with the spirit that I've got something now, but the most important thing I've gotten out of here is this ability to learn, and I want to keep learning so that I can always be a valued and productive member of society. Number three, use a lot of what you have to try to solve important problems. So I know we can get caught up in the minutiae of our daily life. We can be thinking that, what is it that I need to do to make progress and so on. But please use at least some of your time to think about, there are big problems out there in the world. Can I contribute in some way to try and to solve them? As you go out, I'm very confident that as alumni, you'll achieve the kind of successes that great alumni who have preceded you in this institution, what they have done. You are going to be a tribute to us. We will take pride in all the successes that you have. We will shamelessly take credit every time you achieve wonderful things. We will call you one of our own. We'll still, at every point we'll call you one of our own, but your successes are successes that will be reflecting back on us. So please go out there, have great success, and be connected to the school as you make progress in your life. Congratulations once again. Good luck for the rest of your journey.
Thank you for the inspiring words and the words of wisdom. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Kolli, founder and group president, Greenko Group. Mr. Kolli has been committed to creating infrastructure solutions with a lasting social impact while addressing the growth demands of our society. As a young and dynamic first-generation entrepreneur, Mr. Kolli holds a degree in mechanical engineering and has embarked on a successful journey founding and nurturing multiple businesses in IT, environmental technologies, clean energy, urban infrastructure, and space technologies over the last 2 decades. Mr. Kolli's entrepreneurial journey began with an environment solutions company dedicated to technology transfer from developed markets to India, setting the stage for his remarkable career in the Indian energy sector. In 2006, he founded Greenko Group alongside his co-founder and partner, Mr. Anil Chamala Shetty. Today, Greenko is leading the energy transition with an installed renewable energy capacity of over 10 gigawatts across wind, solar, hydro capacities, and building 100 gigawatt hours of long-duration energy storage solutions. Mr. Kolli actively engages with global investors and industry peers, participating in various investor forums and contributing significantly to the World Economic Forum and various energy councils. His leadership at Greenko earned the company many accolades, including the Most Innovative Company Award from the Government of Telangana. Outside of his work, Mahesh is a keen traveler and a wildlife enthusiast and actively supports the conservation of endangered olive ridley turtles, red pandas, and the great Indian bustard across various habitats in India. Thank you. I would like to invite Mr. Kolli for his address.
Good morning. So I did warn our favorite dean here that I've not done this before, but he still insisted. You know, we have this potentially interesting session together. So good morning to esteemed faculty, staff, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Let me first congratulate you for all this momentous achievement of graduating from an institution of global repute and definitely world-class institution. You're stepping into a world of undergoing profound transformation, and where the choices we make today are going to shape the future generations. So before I look at the rest of my speech, I wanted to understand how many of you would like to become entrepreneurs, and if you want to raise your hand. Yeah, I think it's more than 50%. So I had a privilege of setting up multiple companies in green and sustainability space, involving technologies, products, and solutions with my partner Anil for the last 25 years. And in this 25 years, I did start like a professional, working in a technology company way back in 2000 in UK. So what we witnessed in this 25 years is very large mega trends which are reshaping industries, economies, and societies. These big mega trends do provide great opportunity and also challenges, and what we've the last 20 years achieved through Greenko is to play up with these mega trends. As you navigate your impactful roles in your careers and set up purposeful companies, there are a few things I would like to share which I believe was important in a long journey, entrepreneurial journey, I and my partner, we have been through. To start with, it is very key to cultivate strong beliefs. The father of our nation once said that beliefs become thoughts, ultimately guiding values, actions, and leading to destiny. So Anil and me believed in the science behind climate change and the scientific technologies and processes in providing solutions for climate change. We also believe climate change is an intergenerational problem with a deep impact on the society, but the incumbent large corporations and businesses will not disrupt themselves and take leadership for solving the climate problems. As per the Paris Climate Treaty, to limit temperatures to 1.5 degrees centigrade above pre-industrial levels, 35 gigatons of annual CO2 emissions have to be reduced globally by 2050. And India's share of that is 5 to 6 gigatons. The consequence of not achieving these emission reduction targets will have a much bigger impact, particularly in a country which is such a large population like India. The second belief is how do we spot and unlock mega trends. Peter Drucker once quoted, "We all live in the future that has already happened." By early 2000, we started to see a social contract structure changing between corporations and stakeholders. Corporations have been pushed into being accountable by both consumers and governments, and the carbon intensity of their products and the color of the profits. Most corporations talk about their profits in terms of EBITDA or PAT, but the color of that, is it driven by green, dark green, brown, or dark or gray? depends on the nature of business they've been performing. And we could see this trend early 2000 that large corporations have been challenged by all the stakeholders, and not just about the ability to create profits, but in the process in which they achieve those profits. So these trends started to see the current sustainability outcomes 2 decades later. This is similar to in 1990s, how companies who were early adopters to automation and information technology proved to be disruptors in late 2000s and hugely successful. So similar trends are witnessed now in sustainability. The third factor in entrepreneurship journey has been about building sustainable partnerships. Sustainability driven business disruptions need long-term commitment. There are always going to be instances where market views challenges the viability of sustainable business models. So you need to have very close group of like-minded business partners, capital partners, and technology partners who will see through, a period of more than a decade and share your common beliefs and vision. So one should apply a long-term view of these business partnerships across emotional, behavioral, philosophical, and technical areas. And at Greenko, most of our partners, from our management teams to capital to technology, for the last 10 years have been the key success ingredient for us to deliver our solutions. And finally, execution and focus. Look at things very deeply, and I call it as an X-ray view of looking at things. Understand the key drivers of the market opportunities and products which helps build in sustainability space. In the last 15 years of our existence, I would attribute our success to not just the opportunities we worked on as entrepreneurs, but opportunities we let go also as entrepreneurs. It's not just what we did, it's what we didn't do as entrepreneurs, because you're always faced with innovative or opportunities that come across you. So it's very critical what opportunities you choose and what you're able to focus on to sustain a sustainable business model. Greenko is operating about 10,000 megawatts of clean energy assets across 15 states in India. We're building another 20,000 megawatts, and we have a target to achieve 50,000 megawatts by 2030. India is and has been one of the largest energy importers globally. We're probably the third largest energy importer globally. And as an outcome of the solutions we've been able to create, Greenko and AM Green is delivering clean energy from India to the global platform in form of green hydrogen, ammonia, and green chemicals. So first time, starting next year, globally, India will be shipping energy in form of hydrogen to Europe, to Japan, to Singapore. That's the reversal of a trend we've been going through the last many decades. And this was made possible through Government of India's strong enabling frameworks, policies, combined with our technologies and solutions. India has a target of achieving 500 gigawatts of renewables by 2030. India will need 800 gigawatts of power, energy, of that 500 gigawatts, and more than 50% of our energy to be derived from clean energy is the target set out by Government of India. And even achieving 500 gigawatts, we would still only reduce 1 gigaton of the 5 to 6 gigatons India needs to achieve as a target to limit the 1.5 degrees. So we still have 2/3 of the emission reductions that has to come from not just clean energy or power. It has to come from other industrial processes, applications, transport, agriculture, and so that's the key long-term shift as a country we are trying to do. We're looking beyond power and looking at as all industrial applications and processes and products and materials. I think my key message will be, look at sustainability as a disruption tool. Sustainability as a enabler to create new products, not just as a ESG reporting in annual reports, but not just as an afterthought to clean up an existing process. The success of Greenko has been through disruptions we created across many use cases, both in energy and products and materials. So it can be an opportunity to create disruptions globally, as a global trade is shifting from not just low cost, low efficiency or high efficiency, like what China or Japan or Korea is used to be known for, to low cost, low carbon products and solutions. Almost all S&P 500 companies, global companies, have set a target to achieve carbon neutral products and solutions by 2030. So when you see companies like Apple's and Google's and Microsoft's telling their supply chains to become carbon neutral by 2030, that's a great opportunity for India. Because these companies who are sitting in Japan, Korea, and Taiwan and Singapore can't achieve carbon neutrality until the energy and the deep solutions India is providing can't be easily applied in those countries. So we see a new global trend where global trade is shifting from just the idea of being low cost, high efficiency to low carbon, high efficiency. For example, other sectors like food, Unilever and Pepsi and Coke, all of them have committed to carbon neutrality in their packaging solutions. Global airlines and shipping companies are moving to sustainable aviation fuel and clean shipping fuels, which could be in the form of ammonia, methanol, and other forms of clean fuels. So across every sector you work with, it doesn't have to be only power, whether it's fashion, that's H&M or Zara or IKEA, all of these companies are now setting targets to their supply chains and value chains to come up with materials which are carbon neutral or carbon free. Of course, we assume electric vehicles are one interesting pathway to look towards sustainability, but have a deeper look on everything you come across. So electric vehicles still use a lot of steel and aluminum, but unless you make the steel aluminum green, the whole carbon required to make these electric cars, you would need 10 years to reduce emissions. So there is opportunities to look at every material across all the sectors. And there's opportunities like direct air capture of CO2 to help also reduce emissions. We should be looking at building sustainability as a disruption theme in whichever industry you're planning to start up or enter as a working professional. Developing a keen, deep down, looking at things, looking at hardwired infrastructure for the last 50 years. Last 50 years, the carbon has been integral part of all key materials, energy, all key way of life. And it's important to now have a ability to rewire the hard carbon infrastructure and decarbonize every sector that we can come across. Today, I want to share with you the forces that are driving these changes and how they will challenge and inspire you professionally. I came across an article in 1997 in a science magazine, which first time got my attention. It talked about valuing the nature services. The value of nature services has been quantified in economic terms, with ecosystem services contributing to about 125 trillion annually. The global economy is 1 trillion, but the nature services that support in the mankind's GDP is 125 trillion. And all of these nature services like clean air, clean water, soil fertility, climate regulations have not been accounted as part of GDP calculations. So historically, these externalities, until they got degraded, has not been valued as part of the economies. And this is what I call as internalizing externalities of the nature. unless we put a price tag on these externalities, the GDP and economic growth of particularly countries like India can't value appropriately both, and also it's a great opportunity to build new solutions for these economic services the nature is providing us. For example, in 2022 heat wave caused 13 billion damage to the wheat production and 1.3 billion damage to the fisheries. So these are all the examples of valuing the externalities of nature. The biodiversity loss cost global economy up to 25 trillion annually in lost ecosystem services like pollination and water. The internalization of these values into business models is not just an environmental necessity, it's an economic opportunity. By integrating ecosystem valuation into decision making can unlock transformative growth. Forecasts suggest that this could be up to 2% of global annual economic growth, and this decade, $2 trillion USD annual economic opportunity can be created by internalizing the externalities of nature as part of the economic value of any business. For example, at Greenko, renewable energy like wind and solar is now the lowest cost energy in India. It's cheaper than coal, it's cheaper than gas. And at Greenko, by integrating renewable energy with large-scale storage, and we've adopted a concept called pumped hydro storage, first time globally we're able to deliver 24/7 renewable energy cheaper than coal. So this has been seen as a holy grail, that how do you make an unreliable, intermittent renewable energy sources, make it reliable and compete with coal. So unless you transition this phase of reliable energy, you will continue to depend on coal and gas. So as a country today, we have renewables have priced out coal, have priced out gas, and for the next generation, all 90% of all new energy that will be added in India will come from clean energy combined with energy storage. And making these nature services sustainable has been the business strategy for us. And what I other way call it as making green sustainable. While green has been now providing low-cost solutions to the country, making them sustainable to be able to compete with other traditional historical forms of solutions has been the key to our strategy. At Greenko, we have demonstrated protecting and restoring and enhancing values of nature does not require sacrificing affordability or accessibility of goods and service. It's a common notion that anything green is expensive and the markets will take a long time to adopt. But with right strategies and technologies, green can be made cheaper or accessible and affordable. So at Greenko, we are building world's largest energy storage network of about 100 gigawatt hours of energy per day. And combining this energy storage with low-cost clean energy, we are able to achieve green hydrogen below $3 per kg and make green ammonia cheaper than the ammonia that's made from gas. These two milestones has created this unique opportunity for India to export energy and transition India's energy needs. India spends around $250 billion on energy. Power is only $35 billion. More than $200 billion we spend is on molecules, and transitioning the molecules is equally important than just transitioning the electrons. Further, AI has become an important tool to accelerate transition. For example, the biotech industry is reorienting itself to focus not just on medical applications, but to industrial process designs to create sustainable disruptions. The DeepMind Google product, which recently got a Nobel Prize, DeepMind's AlphaFold, is accelerating discovery of enzymes which can create biodegradable plastics. Bioenzymes have been created for CO2 capture with the help of CRISPR tool to create new microbes and which will help accelerate the hydrogen transition. Algae biotechnology development for scale production of biofuels and green chemicals. So contrary to the common belief, many consumers are willing to pay the right price for sustainable products. The studies show that 75% of millennials and 65% of the Gen Z are willing to pay the right price for the eco-friendly products. In sectors like road transport, aviation, fashion, and due to adoption of decarbonization, the cost can be achieved in less than 5 to 6%. So I'd like to conclude by saying that you're stepping into a world of immense possibilities and great economic opportunities. The opportunity by creating sustainable disruptions is about 2 trillion USD from a global perspective and about 200 billion USD from Indian economic perspective. In the coming decades, economic system will be reconfigured, life cycles will be rewired, and India will be Atmanirbhar or energy independent and will race to net zero. The disruptions are new normal and making green sustainable is the new operating principle. Thank you. Congratulations once again for this incredible milestone, making your journey filled with curiosity, creativity, and nature speed to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kolli, for sharing your thoughts with our graduating students. A round of applause, please. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ISB recognizes meritorious performance and rewards academic excellence. There are 2 awards for each cohort. The Scholar of Excellence Award honors the student who ranks first in the graduating class. The Dean's List comprises the top 10% of the graduating class by academic performance. May I request our Chief Guest and our Dean to distribute the awards and certificates to the Scholars of Excellence of all the programs. I'll start by presenting to you the PGP MAX class of 2024. The Scholar of Excellence is Yatin Agarwal. So Yatin is also on the Dean's list. We will now move to the PGP PRO class of 2024. The Scholar of Excellence for PGP PRO class of 2024, Bengaluru cohort, is Priscilla Priyadarshini. She is also on the Dean's list and the winner of the Flag Bearer Award. The Scholar of Excellence for PGP Pro, Class of 2024, Delhi cohort, is Dipankar Madan. He is also on the Dean's list. We have 2 Scholars of Excellence for PGP Pro, Class of 2024, Hyderabad cohort. Venkata Subramanya Muralidhar Duburi. He is also on the Dean's list. And Nishant Mitta. He is also on the Dean's list. The Scholar of Excellence for PGP Pro, Class of 2024, Mumbai cohort is Kush Garg. He is also on the Dean's list. We now move to PGP MFAB, Class of 2024. The Scholar of Excellence for PGP MFAB, Class of 2024, is Kush Garg, who is also on the Dean's list. I'm sorry, it's Rishi Agarwal. He is also on the Dean's list. We now move to AMPBA. We have 2 Scholars of Excellence for AMPBA Class of 23 Winter. Ranjani Shankara, who is also on the Dean's list. Debapan Mukherjee, who is also on the Dean's list. The Scholar of Excellence for AMPBA Class of 24 Summer is Kanishk Gupta. This concludes presenting the Scholar of Excellence for all programs. A heartfelt thanks to you, to our chief guest, Mr. Mahesh Kolli, for presenting the awards today. I request Dean Madan to hand over a token of appreciation to our chief guest for the day. Thank you, Mr. Kolli, for taking the time from your busy schedule to be with us today. Now, to take the ceremony forward, I invite Ms. Sujata Kumaraswamy, Executive Director, Programs, to the stage to continue with the next segments.
Thank you, Professor Anand Nandkumar. Dear students, today is not just about you. It's also about the people who have supported you along this journey, your parents, your family, your friends, and your loved ones. As a small token of gratitude to all of them, I would request you all to stand up, turn around towards them, and give them the biggest round of applause and the loudest possible cheer. Thank you. We now begin this segment of the graduation ceremony with speeches from our valedictorians. While I'm sure they have much to share, I would request each speaker to keep their speech to under 3 minutes. We have 9 such addresses from the Scholars of Excellence across various programs. I invite Yatin Agarwal, Scholar of Excellence, PGP MAX, cohort class of 2024.
Okay, butterflies already in my stomach. That's what when happens. I actually forgot my excellence token from here. I just took one. So I'll start, ladies and gentlemen, Dean Sir, esteemed faculty members, proud family members, and my dear Galat cohort. Today I stand before you deeply honored and genuinely thrilled to be your valedictorian. As we gather here and turn this page on this remarkable chapter, I am filled with pride and gratitude for the journey we have undertaken together. When we embarked this executive MBA program, we brought with us wealth of experience and unique perspectives. And when we think of it, we started with our love-hate relationship for pre-reads. Of course, loved by Saurabh, hated by everyone else. And perhaps we had some anxiety as well. When we stepped into this campus, we actually stepped out of our comfort zone. And our minds were full of busy PPT slides. I'm sorry, my presentation cannot be without slides as a consultant. In last 18 months, we spent countless hours in reinforcing some of them. We unlearned many things. We learned many things. And then when we thought about it, we were actually organizing our canvas. And each one of us had a unique story. Each of the individual inspired the fellow cohort member, and balancing our professional commitments, rigorous academic demands, as well as personal responsibility, yet we are sitting here. That is a proud moment. And we stand now armored with knowledge, enriched with new friendship, and ready to make a permanent mark in this world. So let's take a moment to hit Control S and save all the memories. Our time as ISB has been transformative. It has been, whether it's the knowledge that we have gained or the simulations we have run. And it was not about the true leadership, about decision that we have learned. It's also about inspiring and empowering others. And also on a lighter note, we are also so far learning on how to coordinate on parties better. But we have grown sharper, thoughtful, and more open to diverse ideas. And this course has reminded us innovation has never been a solo game. It has been diverse mind coming together, challenging together, wrestling with each other in a good spirit, and challenging the status quo. But the lessons we have learned extend beyond classrooms. How can I forget the bullish run of camaraderies, our mahfils at 202, that actually turned our time into long-term friendships, or the 1 a.m. coffees, those were very terrible, but they tasted like a shared dreams. Our faculty members, thank you for all the level up, polishing our skills. You equipped us with the tools that we need for the further enhancement of our professional career. I'm sure still we are not so equipped on decision making under uncertainty. To be sitting here today in Convocation Hall, what we need is conducive ecosystem. And our families and people at workplaces have been our parachute packers. They were the silent workers of our success. So my heartfelt gratitude and my heartfelt thanks to all of them, because it was because of you we are sitting here. It was you that we are smiling here. It was your support. Otherwise, we would not have finished this journey. Looking forward, as we enter the world is teetering on the brink of artificial intelligence, sustainability, global conflicts, and this world needs more visionary leaders than what it required ever before. And our collective impact can be profound as the architects of communities. Let's commit to leveraging our education not just for our professional growth, but also for the betterment of the society, our nation, and this world. As we become leaders, let's stay grounded in our integrity and also add an element of humor. To my fellow graduates, I would say the learning doesn't stop here. Let's be ambitious. Let's enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Congratulations once again, PGP Cohort 2024. This milestone reflects our hard work, sacrifices, and sacrifices of our family. Here is to the future that we build together. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Yatin. I'll invite Priscilla Priyadarshini, Scholar of Excellence, PGP PRO, Class of 2024, Bengaluru Cohort, to now address the gathering.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, proud parents, and my incredible classmates of the ISB PGP PRO Class of 2024. It is an absolute honor to stand before you here today as valedictorian of this outstanding batch. This moment is both humbling and exhilarating, not only because of the journey that we have all undertaken, but also because of the deeply personal experience that brought me here. When I embarked on this program, I knew that it would be challenging. But what I didn't fully anticipate was just how much life would test my resilience. I pursued this rigorous academic journey while carrying a new life within me. I defended case studies while navigating pregnancy, tackled financial models while preparing for motherhood, and by the time I had to do my capstone project, my baby boy had already arrived, who I'm happy to share is now a thriving 1.5-year-old and is here today. As life would have it, I'm once again preparing to welcome another little one into this world, proving that learning and growth never truly pause. One of the unique aspects of my journey was the honor of serving as the Academic Affairs Council lead. It was an experience that deepened my connection with the institution and gave me a unique perspective into the mechanics of how we as students could shape our academic experience. I share this not just as my story, but as a testament to the spirit of perseverance that defines each and every one of us here today. Every one of us here has juggled multiple responsibilities, balancing demanding careers, personal commitments, and intense coursework. We've all had sleepless nights, relentless deadlines, and moments of self-doubt. And yet, here we are, victorious and transformed, not just by knowledge, but by the sheer strength of our will. To our families, thank you for your patience, your sacrifices, and your unwavering support. To my parents and husband, I wouldn't be standing here without you today. To my husband, your support through thick and thin has been my greatest strength. You stood by me during the most challenging moments, encouraging me to keep pushing forward. And to my parents, your constant encouragement, love, and support will always be my greatest asset. You ensure that I never had to choose between my dreams and responsibilities, even taking care of the little one often till 3 a.m., so I could focus on my studies and get that perfect 4.0 GPA. I am forever grateful to you all. To our professors and mentors, thank you for challenging us to think beyond the obvious and pushing us to be the best versions of ourselves. And to my cohort, you have been my inspiration. The bonds we have forged over the past months will stay with us far beyond today. As we step into the next phase of our journeys, let us carry forward the same determination and courage that brought us here. Let us lead with empathy, act with integrity, and never shy away from the challenges ahead. Because if we can thrive amidst deadlines, disruptions, and yes, even diapers, there is nothing that we cannot achieve. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future is ours to shape. Thank you.
Thank you, Priscilla. That was very inspiring. I'll now invite Dipankar Madan, Scholar of Excellence, PGP PRO, class of 24, Delhi cohort.
Good morning to our esteemed faculty, family, friends, and my incredible fellow graduates. A year ago, we embarked on this journey with anticipation, excitement, and perhaps a bit of uncertainty. Today, we are here not just as graduates, but as transformed individuals. And we are ready to take on any new challenge that comes our way, right? Standing here today, as we close this chapter of our journey at ISB, I find myself reflecting not just on what we have accomplished, but on what lies ahead. This past year has been intense, juggling work, life, and rigorous academic experience that has reshaped our perspectives. We came in as professionals, and now we all leave as leaders. But beyond the technical skills and frameworks we have mastered, the most profound transformation has been in the way we think. Our thought processes have evolved from linear problem solving to multi-dimensional decision making. We no longer see challenges in isolation, but as interconnected opportunities to drive meaningful impact. Yet, if there is one truth we all share, is that the pursuit of meaning in life is a journey, not a destination. Some of us may have figured out our path, while others are still discovering it. But what matters is that we keep searching, keep learning, and keep growing. Whether we are transforming industries, building businesses, or redefining strategies, our success will not be defined by our titles or accolades, but by the real impact we create on the world around us. However, more than anything, the true wealth we take away from this experience is the network we have built, the friendships we have forged, the connections we have nurtured, and the collaborative spirit that has defined our time here. As we step into our journey forward, let's not hesitate to reach out to each other, whether for help, advice, or just a fresh perspective. You never know what a simple conversation might unfold, a new idea, a new opportunity, or even a lifelong partnership. To my fellow graduates, this journey was anything but easy, but we did it together. To our faculty and mentors, thank you for pushing us beyond our limits. And most importantly, to our families. This achievement is as much yours as it is ours. On a personal note, I owe a special thank you to my wife, whose unwavering support and encouragement gave me the strength to push through every challenge. This journey was demanding, and I couldn't have done it without her by my side. As we step into what's next, let's not just chase success, but create impact. Let's not just adapt to the future, let's shape it. Thank you, and congratulations once again. Our journey is just beginning.
Thank you, Dipankar. We have 2 Scholars of Excellence from the PGP PRO class of 2024 Hyderabad cohort. I'll first invite Venkata to address the gathering.
Thank you. Yeah. Good morning, respected Dean, the dignitaries on the stage, my fellow family members, friends, and the graduates. A very warm good morning to all of you. It's both an honor and a privilege to represent the PGP PRO Hyderabad 2024 cohort at this graduation ceremony. Congratulations all the graduates on this significant milestone. Our reasons for getting here could all be very varied. In fact, they could be as diverse as our cohort itself. Let me just quickly share mine. In fact, I had a subject called managerial economics in my undergraduate time, and that was the dry subject. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't pursue an MBA till now. I mean, I didn't want to really study another 20 or 30 boring subjects. Now, I quite lived with this fallacy for a long time, and probably the techie in me contributed to this as well. But recently, I began to feel constrained because I could not comprehend some of the business decisions being taken in my company. That's when I felt I was missing the bigger picture, and I decided to enroll myself in PGP PRO. Now, once I enrolled here, I must admit that the last 18 months has been a roller coaster of a ride. I mean, juggling between work, family, classes, after-class sessions, late-night assignments, exams, on-campus events, parties, and a lot more. I'm sure everyone here would agree with me on this. I mean, we had events like Marketing Conclave, Lakshya, Utkrist, Abhyudaya, Spark, and all of these things helped us hone our leadership skills. As I reflect on this specific program and the rigor with which it was executed, be it the quality of the classroom teaching, the grading, the exams, the peer learning, all were top-notch. There was not an iota of boredom. So I can't help but keep pondering how wrong I have been all this time. And how wrong I was like in getting my prejudice get the better of my sane thoughts. So I felt that I should have pursued this course much earlier. Now, as we stand at the end of this course, some of us may have our objectives fulfilled, while for some it must have been in progress. It's a matter of time and patience. Some of us can choose to continue on this same journey, on the same train where we've been traveling in, and others can alight and board a different one as well. ISB has given us that platform which we can judiciously use and we can rely on all the time. Now, wherever you are in this journey, you should be proud of all this hard work which you have done and because of which you are here today. Look at what you have done so far and believe in yourself. I encourage you to challenge the status quo, seek out new opportunities, and then chase your dreams. Now, before I conclude, let me take a moment to thank my spouse, my kids, my parents, in-laws, and all the family members who supported me throughout this journey. I would also like to thank the faculties, the AA, ASA support staff, the AAC, LDC, and club leads, without whom this could not have been achieved. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all my cohort mates for the peer learning, the unforgettable memories, and the friendships that were forged here. Oh, thank you, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Venkata. I now invite Nishant Mitta Scholar of Excellence, PGP PRO, Class of 2024, Hyderabad cohort.
Good morning, respected Dean, distinguished Chief Guests, esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, and my fellow graduates. They say when you are pushed to your limits, you discover who you truly are. Well, after 12 intensive terms, 3 campus immersions, and countless weekends sacrificed to the gods of assignments and exams, I can confirm I'm apparently someone who now finds regular weekends suspiciously long. Anyone else keep checking their calendar for pending submissions? When I left my small town in Andhra Pradesh years ago for boarding school at age 8, I never imagined standing here today as ISB PGP PRO Scholar of Excellence. The journey from washing my own clothes as a child to navigating the complex waters of CFIN and SIMT has been nothing short of transformative. At ISB, I learned that the principles that guide excellence are universal. The 3 key lessons that carried me through this journey resonate deeply today. First, resilience. Forged in the fires of DMU and tested in every assignment and exam thereafter. This resilience was forged in boarding school hallways and strengthened in ISB classrooms. Second, empathy. Understanding that behind every case study, every business decision is a human story. Our discussions taught me that numbers without humanity create progress without purpose. Third, learning to act than react. The value of taking initiative and making the first move rather than merely responding to circumstances. The PGP PRO journey tested us all, from campus to campus, from Hyderabad to Singapore to Mohali, we adapted and evolved. This recognition wouldn't exist without the shoulders of the giants I have stood upon. To my parents, who supported my unconventional journey from a small town to this global stage, your faith in me never wavered. To the world-class faculty, who challenged every assumption I held, your wisdom will echo in my decisions forever. To the tireless staff who made this complex program run seamlessly, your invisible work made our visible success possible. And to my peers, we have laughed, struggled, and grown together through 12 terms in ways I couldn't imagine. As we return to our organizations tomorrow, remember that our greatest impact won't be measured in frameworks implemented or strategies deployed, but in teams inspired and lives improved. Thank you, ISB, for teaching me that excellence isn't about analysis and strategy, but about applying those tools with purpose, passion, and most importantly, a touch of humanity. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our 12 terms are complete, but our learning continues indefinitely. And yes, we can finally enjoy those suspiciously long weekends. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishant. I'll now invite Kush Garg, Scholar of Excellence, PGP PRO, Class of 2024, Mumbai cohort.
Respected Dean, faculty, staff, and my dear future leaders, a very warm good morning to all of you. I would like to start with a famous saying about MBA classes. Take your degree and your spouse too. For me, it turned out to be take your certificate and your kid too. We entered 2 and are graduating 3. I would like to thank my wife, Dolly, the foremost. She is my strength, and it is because of her that I could once again see the dream of doing MBA from a world-class institute after withdrawing once from ISB back in 2020. She bore the mood swings of pregnancy and gave birth to a baby during the program itself. And well, she made it to the dean's list too. I can't forget the moment where she held the baby in one hand while typing the answers of the exams with the other. I wish to thank our parents that we didn't have to give away our kidney to pay the fees of 2. Without their support, we couldn't have imagined continuing the MBA together after the baby. I wish to thank ISB for not just providing the envious venue in Mumbai, the classroom, and the world-class faculty, but also a friend in almost every business and every part of the world whom I can reach out to for literally anything. This one-year journey has truly transformed me. From a technical guy with a single dimension and linear thinking, I have become a multi-dimensional business manager. I wish to thank our professors for bearing with a volatile cohort, for entertaining our disruptive questions, for the engaging pedagogical methods, and the experiential assignments. Well, at least some of them. And extending our deadlines generously when requested. Because of you, we all are a little wiser than we were before. Immersive experience at Singapore was truly an exhilarating one, to have a flavor of the top business school in a developed country. But thanks to the bland vegetarian food and endless walking, most of us were little successful in getting a smaller waistline. In the end, I would like to thank and remember each of my batchmates. Ayush for finance, Amy for being childlike, Akshay for Tata EVs, Anuja for hiking, Abhay for carbon credits, Ankit for the LinkedIn feed, Banerjee for sports updates, Bhageshri for empathy, Bhavik for khakra, Dean for offline parties, Gambhir for the questions, Jeff for the humor, Nitin for the WhatsApp banter, Nabil for the bunks, Rishabh for memes, Antariksh for meme faces, Pankaj for LDC, Shruti Shekhar for liaising with professors, Saloni for the offsite, Shreyas as a sales guy, Shruti Agarwal for sincerity, Simmi for ambition, Parvez for secret Santa, Prashant for guidance, Brad for real estate, Priyanka for fearlessness, Pranav for cricket, Ramya for moderations, Rohit for being the big brother, Ravikiran for Titan stock, Mitesh for venture capital, Jamin for gossip and andar ki khabrein, Kedar for Maharashtra politics, Sarthak for the candidness, Shavika for social media, Shantanu for concept clarity, Samar for volatility, Snehal for skincare, Tanveer for stock tips, Umesh for hero, Vikram for the doubts, Vaibhav for ROFR, Viral for calculator, and Dolly for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Kush. You guys couldn't have asked for a more personalized thank you. Kush, maybe you'd want to join me when I call out names to give the certificates out. Thank you. We'll now move to PGP MFAB. I call upon Rishi Agarwal, Scholar of Excellence, PGP MFAB.
Congratulations are in order, not only to those of us students that made it here today, but especially to those professors that managed to get us here. I've never had the honor of addressing a crowd this large, and if this is a sign for things to come, then I am proof that the MFAB program must be working. I've had the pleasure of meeting some wonderful and inspiring people during my time here, some of whom I hope to keep in touch with for a long time to come, and whom I hope mentor me for as long as their patience with me will last. The unique thing about the MFAB program is that none of us are doing this for a job. A lot of us who attend this program come from a background where we are already bosses and where we are rarely questioned. For a lot of us, a disproportionate amount of responsibility is thrust upon our shoulders at a fairly young age. This may lead us to question everything that is taught to us, or, surprisingly, may even make it difficult to teach us. But that's what's so amazing about this program. The patience and the passion with which we were taught was so palpable. To my fellow cohort members, I say this. We have an opportunity here today to prove one of two statistics. That 12% of family businesses make it past the third generation, or that 88% of them don't. The choice is ours, but the time is now. Thank you.
Thank you, Rishi. We'll now move on to AMPBA. May I call upon Ranjani Shankara, Scholar of Excellence, AMPBA Cohort 23, the winter session, please.
Yeah. Thank you. Distinguished faculty, esteemed guests, dear friends and family, and my fellow graduates. They say data is the new oil. For us, it was the fuel for late nights, endless assignments, and more coffee than we would like to admit. I stand here on behalf of those who were once overwhelmed by the rigor and demand of the AMPBA program. Those for whom Anaconda and Python were mere reptiles before we joined the program. I stand here representing all of you who managed personal life, work, and studies all at once. And here we are. We did it. Congratulations to each and every one of us. Today, it is our moment to express our gratitude to our loved ones. As we approach this milestone, our batch WhatsApp group was buzzing with messages on the last-minute plans and the excitement to reunite with friends. It is a bittersweet feeling. One last time, one last walk on the campus. I express my deepest gratitude to the esteemed faculty at ISB and the entire team of IIDS. My pranams to my Amma and Ai, who stood by me like a rock. My husband, who mastered the art of virtual parenting while living away. My boys, Samvit and Vidyut, who were thrilled to see me as a student again. My younger one even asked me if there would be a parent-teachers meeting that he could attend and complain about me. To my extended friends and family and my father, who I'm sure is watching over me with pride, I'm forever grateful. I'm deeply humbled to be speaking on behalf of this diverse and highly accomplished cohort, a cohort that represents expertise from HR, tech, production, manufacturing, operations, and pharma, to name a few. A cohort that includes an all-India radio singer, an outstanding hobby singer who is also the Scholar of Excellence, those who could perform stand-up comedy with ease, and some brilliant dancers. You can only imagine the fun we've had in these 18 months. I'm especially proud to speak on behalf of a cohort whose dean's list is predominantly led by women, signaling a more diverse and inclusive data-driven decision-making in the future. One of the most important lessons that we learned in our program is that AI is only as good as the data that it relies on. As we move into an AI-driven future, we don't carry only this technical expertise with us, but a deep sense of responsibility that we have to make sure that the data that we have is ethical and meaningful and accurate. However, as much as I would like to emphasize on the importance of our technical expertise, I would like to remind each of us that there will be moments in our professional journey where our expertise will hold no relevance. We will have no data points to rely on. And in those moments, I urge each of us to respond with love, passion, compassion, and kindness, because sometimes even the best machine learning model cannot predict the value of a kind word. As we leave today, I hope that every data point that we analyze contributes to a better world. Congratulations, class of 2023 winter. The sky is the limit.
Thank you, Ranjani. I'll now invite Kanish Gupta, Scholar of Excellence, AMPBA, Cohort 24, Summer.
Am I audible? Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. One last speech, last for the day from the students. Standing here as an AMPBA graduate is a surreal feeling. It's a feeling I didn't envision when I joined this course. So a lot of thank yous are in order. Thank yous for the people who have helped me reach here. It's said it takes a village to raise a child. And today in front of me, the village who have helped me in the past 18 months is in front of me. So I'll definitely want to thank them. First and foremost, I would like to thank the faculty, the teaching staff, and the mentors we have at ISB. Thank you for your guidance, which have shaped us as the professionals that we are today. Next, I would like to thank my family. I cannot see you right now, but thank you. Thank you for the patience for the love that you have given me for the past 18 months. Without you, this would not be possible. And lastly, I want to thank our fellow graduates, the class of 2024 summer AMPBA batch. Thank you. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for challenging me. Thank you for making me stand here. Thank you so much. Now, I don't want this to be just another thank you speech. Now, for the rest of the speech, I focus on the future. Not anyone's future, but our future. Now, for the rest of the speech, I want to give you with two takeaways. Two takeaways, two principles which should help you in the life in the future. Number one, be curious. Everyone knows this. People have heard it. I would just want to reiterate it. Be curious. Eat, sleep, and breathe data. Keep probing, keep questioning everything until you reach an answer. Because once you reach an answer, the victory is yours. We are privileged to be part of one of the best business schools in the world. And we, the AMPBA batch, are a select few who have analytics in our name of the course. So we have the privilege to make data-backed decisions. We have the responsibility to make data-backed decisions, and it should be what we do in the future. We have been taught by the best minds in AI. We have learned to see patterns in chaos, and we have to find the truth in numbers. Now it's our turn to apply what we have learned in the real world, not to rely on gut feelings, not to rely on biases, but to make decisions rooted in hard facts and objective analysis. But as we step into this era of data-driven decision-making, there is one more thing we must carry with us. That is the second takeaway, ethics. Ethics and responsibility. Decisions shape destiny, not just yours, but for people around you. In a world increasingly shaped with dark patterns and ruthless competition, it is easy to lose sight of the human element. Yet, behind every data point, every model, there is a human behind it. There is a real person with a story behind it, whose life will be affected by a decision that you make. So, as we step into the next chapter of our lives, let's make decisions grounded in data, but guided by integrity. Let's be the kind of professionals who not only drive results, but also uplift those around you. Because in the end, success isn't measured by numbers. It isn't measured by profits. It's defined by the impact that we leave behind. Here's to the future, both data-driven and principled. Thank you, everyone at ISB. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanish. All right, so we will now move on to the Teacher of the Year Awards. The students of each program, as you know, vote for their favorite teacher amongst everyone who taught them. And all the award-winning faculty members have shared a message that will be sent to your alumni email IDs after the graduation ceremony. We'll start with the faculty who are present here to receive the award. I invite Dean Madan to present the Teacher of the Year Awards. The PGP MAX class of 2024 has selected Professor Sarang Deo and Professor Prashant Kale as Teachers of the Year for their Global Operations Management and Competitive Strategy courses, respectively. Thank you, Dean. Professor Kale is in the US and sends his best wishes to the class. The PGP PRO Delhi cohort of class of 2024 have selected Professor Prachi Devskar as the Teacher of the Year for elective courses for her course on portfolio management. I invite Professor Prachi to receive the award. The PGP MFAB class of 2024 has selected Professor Kabil Ramchandran and Professor Chandrasekhar Sripada as Teachers of the Year for their Management, Family and Board Managing Paradoxes and the Human Capital Management courses, respectively. Thank you, Professor Kabil. Thank you, Dean. Professor Sripada is at the Mohali campus and sends his best wishes. The AMPBA class of 2023 winter has selected Professor Shailesh Kumar as Teacher of the Year for his machine learning courses. I invite Professor Shailesh to receive the Teacher of the Year award. The AMPBA class of 2024 summer has selected Professor V. Nagadevara as Teacher of the Year for his statistical analysis course. He sends his best wishes. He is unable to be here today. The PGP PRO Delhi and Hyderabad cohorts of the class of 2024 have selected Professor Shyam Sundar as Teacher of the Year for core courses for his accounting analysis and information courses. He sends his best wishes. The PGP PRO Hyderabad, Bengaluru and Mumbai cohorts of the class of 2024 have selected Professor V. Kumar as Teacher of the Year for elective courses for his course on customer behavior and branding. He also sends his best wishes to the class. PGP PRO Mumbai, a cohort of the class of 2024, has selected Professor Venkat Subramaniam as Teacher of the Year for core courses for his corporate finance course. He also sends his best wishes. The PGP PRO Bengaluru cohort of the class of 2024 has selected Professor Louis Martin as the Teacher of the Year for core courses for his management of organizations. He also sends his best wishes. We'll now present awards to our academic associates of the year. As you know, I think they form a very important part of the students' academic journey at ISB. And to recognize their contributions, all students select the top academic associate for their program. I'll request them to come to stage as I read their names to receive their certificates from our dean. The following academic associates have been selected for the honors. Vishnu VG for PGP MAX class of 2024. Bhuvanesh Kumar Shukla for PGP PRO class of 24 Hyderabad and Bangalore cohorts. Priyadeep Kaur for PGP PRO class of 2024 Delhi cohort. Gagandeep Kaur, PGP MFAB class of 2024. Manish Kumar for AMPBA 2023 winter session. Joffin Clement for AMPBA 2024 summer. And Shreya Sharda for PGP PRO class of 2024 Mumbai. She's not here with us today and sends her best wishes. Thank you, Dean. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now proud to present to you the PGP MAX class of 2024, all the cohorts of PGP PRO class of 2024, PGP MFAB class of 2024, and the AMPBA classes of 2023 winter and 2024 summer. We'll start by recognizing the achievements and contributions of our students during the course of the program. As you know, we recognize meritorious performance and award academic excellence. And there are two awards, the Scholar of Excellence, which has been presented already. We now have the Dean's List, which comprises of the top 10% of the graduating class by academic performance. I'll request the Dean to present the awards and the certificates. The students on the Dean's List for PGP MAX are Suket Bhardwaj, Shankar Bhargava, Surbhi Garg, Sitaram Karan Shetty, and Bishwambar Nath. A huge round of applause, please. I now present to you the rest of the PGP MAX class of 2024. This will be in alphabetical order of last names. Alekhya Reddy Adamala. You'll have to keep up the applause till the last name. Raj Chaitanya Atagada. Swati Anand. Navneet Baheti. Nandita Bhardwaj. Devaki Nandan Shri Bura. Ashwini Kumar Chandra. Kulbhushan Singh Chip. Priyanka Dangi. Come on guys, you really have to pick it up. PGP MAX. Sayantan De. Anto Deepak Dhanashekaran. Manish Kailash Falor. Kannav Goyal. Arun Babu Gunda. Avinash Gupta. Aditi Kakkar. Vikram Gyan Prakash Khemchandani. Ujjwal Kiran Kondavalasa. Vijay Kumar Konduru. Shruti Raju Kosuri. Kritika Kulkarni. Subodh Kumar. Gyanesh Kumar. Vikram Kuruba. Shweta Madala Rabinder. Saurabh Majumdar. Ritika Mathur. Ajit Matthew Matathil. Akash Mayank. Arpit Nahata. Paras Pagare. Abhinav Reddy Pamulaparthi. Trivikram Peruka. Arjun Krishna Punukolu. Satyanarayana Shritej Puvada. Nidhi Raj, Damodaran Rajmohan, Mahitha Ramineni, Abhishek Ranjan, Ravi Arvind Ratanpal, Farooq Babu Sheikh, Abhishek Dilip Shinde, Gyanendra Singh, Davinder Pal Singh, Vatsala Singh, Shyam Sundar Somani, Vivek Kumar Tyagi, Vishal Upadhyay, should I move on? Okay. Sunaina Vij, Hemant Uppalapatti, Deepak Vupu, Madhavi Yada, Varsha Yadav, Syed Musafar Yunus, Kritika Gokul Krishnan, Dheeraj Sharma, Devi Chaitanya Velaga. In addition to the Scholar of Excellence in the Dean's List, we have 2 additional awards to the students of the postgraduate program in Management for Working Professionals. The first is the Flag Bearer Award, which honors students who made exemplary contributions to the school and their cohorts experience. And the second is the Brand Ambassador Award, which recognizes students who again made excellent contributions to the school and their cohorts experience. I'll now present to you the Bengaluru, Delhi, Hyderabad and Mumbai cohorts of the PGP Pro class of 2024. Can the PGP Pro applause be louder than Max, please? The following student from the Bengaluru cohort is in the Dean's List and the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Manvi Bhargava. The following students from the Bengaluru cohort are in the Dean's List and winners of the Brand Ambassador Award. Pushp Saurav, Subhash Mishra, but he's unable to join us due to some personal commitments. The other student on the Dean's List is Prayank Shukla. The student from the Bengaluru cohort is the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Naresh Lakshman Raman. The following students from the Bengaluru cohort are the winners of the Brand Ambassador Award, Rahul Gopal, Sandeep Madala, and Akanksha Saxena. Okay, I now present to you the rest of the PGP class of 2024 Bengaluru cohort in alphabetical order of last name. Shibin Abraham. Come on, guys. Pramod Acharya. Shravan Murli Baddipudi. Maumita Banerjee. Arijit Bhaduri. Ashutosh Chaturvedi. Akshay Chopra. Vishwa Kalyan Das. Anupam Debnath. Shraddha Deshpande. Surabhi Dusar. Abhinav Kishore Jaipuriyar. Prajwal Joshua Jose. Ram Sharan Tumkur Kadivela. Romil Kanungo. Krishna Mahesh Khadloya. Sanjana Suresh Kumar. Arjun Krishnan Kutti. Hemant Lakhotia. Prateek Mathur. Ayush Mishra. Devbrat Mishra. Devank Mishra. Maruti Chaudhary Mova. Vaishakh Nair. N. Nishant. Varun Kanakanur Pandarathil. Ritvik Pandey. Jaina Rishabh Parikh. Manoj Prasad. Shyam Sundar Radhakrishnan. Dinesh Kumar Ramesh. Nitin Ravi. Smita Sithapati. Chandrasekhar. Arindam Sen Gupta. Simish Senroy. Mohan Raj Sidhuraj. Suraj Jyotiba Shinde. Harsha Shivananda. Ajay Kumar Talluri. Vinod Vasu. Sriram Vijayaranga. Arpit Pushp Chaturvedi. We'll now move on to PGP Pro class of 2024 Delhi cohort. The following students from the Delhi cohort are in the Dean's list and the winners of the Flag Bearer Award. Vanita Agarwal, and Sahil Goyal. The following student from the Delhi cohort is in the Dean's list and the winner of the Brand Ambassador Award, Amit Singh. The following students from the Delhi cohort are in the Dean's list: Gunjan Goyal, Anurag Kumawat, Laval Magan, the following student from Delhi cohort is the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Simran Singla. The following students from the Delhi cohort are winners of the Brand Ambassador Award, Anand Gupta, Vikramjeet Singh, Shruti Srivastava. I now present to you the rest of the PGP Pro class of 2024 Delhi cohort in alphabetical order of last name. Nancy, Seshadri Srinivasa Rao Bammidi, Mayur Bora, Shubhika Chopra, Sonia Chaudhary, Pankaj Kumar Dhyani, Gaurav Ghosh, Apurva Gupta, Shaurya Gupta, Shubham Gupta, Subodh Gurjar, Shinichiro Imahori, Anu Jalan, Prakash Kumar Jha, Aman Jhingon, Akhil Joshi, Achint Kakat, Abhishek Juneja, crossed it. I'm sorry about that. Pranay Joshi, my apologies. Madhur Kalra, Amitesh Khare, Shivam Mangal, Shalabh Rajvanshi, Vijay Pratap Singh Salaria, Digvijay Singh Sandhu, Madhusmita Sen, Archit Sharma, Ravi Sharma, Natasha Sharma, Monica Sharma, Mohan Raj Siddhuraj, next one, Abhishek Kumar Singh, Garima Singh, Meher Soni, Namrata Tibarwal, Utsav Vinay Mohan Ture, Vijit Vidya, Abhimanyu Yadav, Dharmendra Yadav, and Abhishek Juneja. Thank you. We now move on to PGP Pro class of 2024 Hyderabad. The following student from Hyderabad is in the Dean's list and the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Sharat Chandra Pemaraju. The following student from the Hyderabad cohort is in the Dean's list and the winner of the Brand Ambassador Award, Somesh Sharma. The following students from the Hyderabad cohort are in the Dean's list, Trishul Kanipakam, Venkata Satyanarayana Sudhir Mangu, and Bhaskar Sen Gupta. The following students are the winners of the Flag Bearer Award, Raghu Kiran Gajula, Kaustubh Praneeth Janak, Jayesh KS, Arvind Mohan, and Shashikala Ramaranga Nanduri. The following students are the winners of the Brand Ambassador Award, Nupur Jain, Jasleen Kaur, Bhavna MSc, and Vinay Kumar Nagela. I now present to you the rest of the PGP Pro class of 2024 Hyderabad cohort in alphabetical order of the last name. Divya Adsumili. Hyderabad, come on guys. Varun Ajwani. Musini Akhilesh. Shri Kalyan Akinapalli, Sai Krishna Atmuri, Aishwarya A. Bhusari, Tanuja Billa, Sai Jyoti Chopalli, Aditya Daftwar, Satrupa Das, Hemant Kumar Dasararaju, Arvind Dora, Sachin Dubey, Aharon Samuel Eripothula, Sri Charan Reddy Gangi Reddy, Ankit Gupta, Tanveer Hassan, Lekhya Karyampudi, Radhika Kaburi, Manasa Kodali, Chandrakiran Kodi, Sri Lekha Korlepara, Ram Jayesh Krishnadas, Rajiv Kundu, Anirudh Love, Vankadari Manjunath, Shashank Kumar Mishra, Sushmita Mogula, Inza Nakhvi, Sandeep Reddy Potuganti, Pranay Prasad, Rajesh Chandrasekhara Ramakrishnan, Ashwij Ranga Ravula, Sushrita Jangam Reddy, Saket Gandhi Repaka, Nayonika Roy, Tejinder Singh Sandhu, Surya Narayana Raju Sangani, Kalpesh Krishna Sawant, Rana Pratap Singh, Alok Kumar Singh, Balwant Kumar Singh, Nandu Somraj, Sunil Kumar Suthar, Sridhar Tripathi, Revant Vardi, Jayant Sai Vallabhaneni, Brahmananda Pavan Kumar Vasant Rao, Elizabeth Priyanka Vemu, Vijay Yadav, Ashwin Teja Venkata, Raghurami Reddy Vennapusa. We now move on to the PGP Pro class of 2024 Mumbai cohort. That was awesome. The following student from the Mumbai cohort is in the Dean's list and the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Ankit Pandey. The following students are in the Dean's list: Dolly Garg, Shantanu Sunil Jog, Prashant Kumar, the following student from the Mumbai cohort is the winner of the Flag Bearer Award, Amit Dilip Desai. The winners of the Brand Ambassador Award are Venkata Ramya Rao Chavali, Saloni Anil Kumar Dhanuka, Anuja Girish Kulkarni, Dean Mandis, I now present to you the rest of the PGP Pro class of 2024 Mumbai cohort in alphabetical order of the last name. Shruti Agarwal, Pranav Rajesh Ahuja, Shreyas Alekar, Priyanka Karthik Avasthi, Abhishek Banerjee, Shravika Behel, Vaibhav Dalmia, Amit Vijay Devkar, Sarthak Yogesh Dhingra, Abhishek Avinash Gambhir, Akshat Govil, Mohammad Parvez Mohammad Iqbal, Ravi Kiran Gokul Iyengar, Ayush Jain, Abhay Shailesh Jaiswal, Pankaj Jha, Anurag Vijay Joshi, Antariksh Subhash Kochar, Bhagyashri Lodha, Samarjeet Pani, Viral Arun Parekh, Nitin Parmeshwar. Mumbai, you were doing so well. Vikram Deepak Rajni, Kedar Mohan Sane, Bhavik Rajesh Shah, Shruti Shekhar, Rohit Shetty, Umesh Radhakrishna Singh, Mitesh Kumar Kishore Soni, Pradyumna Taneja, Jaimin Thakkar. Akshay Kumar Tripathi. Rishabh Verma. Jafar Rafiq Patel. Nabil Shah. Okay, we now move on to PGP MFAB class of 2024. The following students are in the Dean's list. Ankur Agarwal. Harsh Baid. Gurlaksh Singh Kulmeet Singh Chhabra. Vidushi Goyal. Shrikar Katragada. I now present to you the rest of the PGP MFAB class of 2024 in alphabetical order of last name. Akshat Agarwal. Lokesh Agarwal. Titiksha Agarwal. Mayank Agarwal. Srimantan. Vishnu Siddharth Reddy Badri. Kanav Bansal. Raghav Budhia. Divij Budhraja. Praveen Kumar Chaudhary is not there. Okay, Sakshi Chaudhary. Kishan Reddy D. Shivam Garg. Rishabh Goyal. Sparsh Goyal. Kushal Gogri. Shrivar Jalan. Lalit Jhabak. Venkata Appalaraju Anirudh Kankatala. Achyut Kesharwani. Shaurya Varun Kishore Puria. Prithvi Kota. Vedant Narayan Lohia. Jyotdeep Singh Madan. He's not here. Sarth Mahajan. Machamada Bopanna Mayur Muthanna. Arjun Oberoi. Divij Rajan Pathare. Varun Puri, Rana Pratap Putta, Vasanthan Lata Ramamurthy, Shreya Shah, Maharshi Rajnikant Swain, Ritvik Tyagi, Deepshikha Yadugiri, and Mohammad Shadil Rasool. We move on now to the Advanced Management Program in Business Analytics. The following students from AMPBA class of 2023 winter are in the Dean's list. Snigdha Bhattacharjee, Pooja Doshi, Deepti Gupta, Sonali Nayak, and Srividya Tegalapalli. Can we have a special round of applause because it's all women? Thank you. I'll now present to you the rest of the cohort. Lakshmi Ande, Swati Avasarala, Adarsh Balan, Vaishali Balender, Piyush Bhalerao, Ashish Bhardwaj, Abhinaya Bhaskar, Dev Bhatt, Vamshi Chaganti, Manish D, Vinayak Dave, Kumar Gaurav, Kumar Gupta, Abhishek Gurjapalli, Mohammad Hussain, Aditya Jadhav, Vandana Jaiswal, Rachel K, Jasleen Kaur, MVS Yashwant Kumar, Malika Lal, Aditya Lodha, Umesh Lohani, Mridul Markandya, Adarsh Mohapatra, Virender Panwar, Giridhar Paramatmuni, Sambit Patra, Ekta Pundir, Dhruv Puri, Gautam Pusapati, Bharti Rajgopal, Mahalakshmi Rama, Aparna Ravishankar, Thaneshwar Sahu, Soumya Prakash Sahu. There's another student of the class, Deepak Sahu, who we just got to know passed away. So I'll just ask if we can all stand up and have a moment of silence in his memory, please. Thank you. Diya Sengupta. Aditya Sharma, Ajendra Sharma, Uday Shaw, Charanjit Singh, Paritosh Sinha, Shubham Sonu, Raghuveer Shripada, Rohit Srivastava, Rakesh Srivastava, Harshita Tapdia, Pratyusha Thatipalli, Amit Thorat, Manan Trivedi, Venkata Veeraghanta, Deeptesh Vikram, and Ketan Baldev Singh. Okay, we come now to the last batch. AMPBA class of 2024 summer. The following are the students in the Dean's list. Abhishek Chitre, Charu Dubey, Ayush Kakkar is not here with us today. Bhakti Kanungo, Moti Shri Midde, Ashutosh Neeraj, Sigireddy Seethal, and Bhavik Tangri. I'll now present to you the rest of the cohort. Ruhi Agarwal, Ujjwal Agarwal, Vinay Ahuja, Swanand Aloni, Shweta Amula, Harshit Ananda, Pericherla Anjaneya Verma, Viraya Gari Ankitha, she's not here, Faizan Ansari, Divya B, Abhijit Balaji, Bhamidi Balendra Sharma, Venkareddy Ballela, Pushan Banerjee, Chiranjeev Baral, Dinesh Bhatotia, Soumya Chatragada, Sri Datta Pavan Chiraburi, Garrepalli Dhanush, Jatin Dhawan, Suharsh Dontam Naga, Rama Gangadhar Durvasula, Shaveta Garg, Prashant Gaurav, Karthik Gopisetti, Megha Guha, Gaurang Gupta, Kunal Gupta, Sudhakar Jagdale, Shruti Jaitane, Reha Jasoria, Lakshmi Sandhya Kanukolu, Pranjal Kaushik, Divya Krishnamurthy, Akshay Kumar, Sudeshna Kundu, Aditya Mettu, Sumit Majumdar, N. Muthurema, Praveen Naidu, Shri Vaishnavi Nangunuri, Subodh Narsimhan, Trinath Nelaturi, Sharat Chandra Paladugu, Vinay Pothunaku, Vishal Prasad, Sindhu Pratipati, Nishant Prerepa, Rahula Raj, Ajit Reddy Sunny Komu, Anjaneya Sarangi, Pushkar Shah, Utkar Sharma, Chetan Shetty, Akshay Shivani, Veena Sibbala, Karan Singh, Devesh Singh, Nehal Singh, Virendra Singh, Vanama Shri Harsha Sai, Sarthak Kumar Srivastav, Anshul Srivastav, Abhishek Suresh, Durga Naga Venkata Raghavendra Sai Suri Setti, Shashank Thakur, Sanjana Turkar, Vijay Tyagi, Sugunanjana Vasi Reddy, Rukmini Vemula, Jyotisha Verma, Sandeep Udata, Umang Vyas, Anirudh Yadav, Indraneel C, Madhav Chakrabarti, Athulita P, and Preetam Ghosh. We have Vishal Upadhyay from PGP MAX as well. All right, thank you for your patience. Can you all settle down, please? If I can request you to settle down. So I believe your time here at ISB has been transformational and you've learned from the best faculty and your diverse set of peers, and that the tassel was worth the hassle. We wish you all the very best to confidently face the challenges that life throws at you and make a mark in your respective fields, bringing pride to you, your family, and the ISB, the Indian School of Business. Please join me in wishing all the new graduates of ISB the very best in everything that they do. To welcome our newly graduated students into our alumni fold, I invite Akand Sitra from the PGP class of 2020. He's the Director of Special Interest Groups of the ISB Alumni Association Senate to address them. Thank you, Akand.
Hello. On behalf of the ISB Alumni Association, I extend a warm welcome to all of you at your graduation ceremony. The ISB Alumni Association was formally established in 2012 with 3 primary objectives: alumni contribution to the school, strengthening the alumni network, and creating social impact. I am Akand Sitra, alumnus of PGP class of 2020 and voluntarily serving as Director SIG with the Senate of the ISB AA. Along with me, the ISB AA comprises of the President, General Secretary, Treasurer, and 4 other directors holding various portfolios. ISB AA directors are from PGP, PGP PRO, and PGP MAX programs, making it a very diverse group of individuals. To foster interaction of ISB AA members spread across multiple cities and countries, 9 chapters across India and 7 international chapters have been created. Each of these chapters are led by their respective leadership team. To highlight chapter activities, this year we hosted multiple events across 15 chapters with participation of more than 2,000 plus ISB AA members. Many more events are planned for this in the next few months, and we look forward to interacting with all the new Pro, Max, MFAB graduates who have opted for the association membership in some of the upcoming events. Additionally, special interest groups or SIGs have been formed, which provide opportunities to participate, network, and exchange ideas with ISB AA members from specific sectors. Being location agnostic, SIGs are a great platform to gain from experienced alumni across the world. We currently have 14 SIGs with membership exceeding 10,000 alumni. I would urge all those who have opted for Alumni Association membership to be an active member of the association, gaining as an individual and collectively as the ISB brand. Please use the newly launched ISB AA application to keep your chapters and SIGs information updated and benefit from a host of events, alumni updates, and much more. Wishing you the best in your exciting journey that started a year back and now leapfrogging into cherished opportunities across diverse domains. ISB Alumni Association stands ready to facilitate interactions with senior alumni, connect you with like-minded peers, and keep alive your ISB memories. Thank you and welcome to Team Alumni.
Thank you, Akand. I'll now invite Professor Sudhir Voleti to propose the vote of thanks.
Hello. Good afternoon. Namaste, salam, sat sri akal. I stand before you to present the vote of thanks, and I intend to be brief. Before we finally declare the year ended, I'd like to thank all those who've made this year a memorable one for the 505 graduating students. 62 from PGP MAX, 222 from PGP PRO, 59 from PGP MFAB, and 163 from the AMPBA. First and foremost, I express thanks to the families and friends of the graduating class who support and accommodation during the years of study, helped our graduating students immensely. We are immensely grateful to our partner schools, Wharton, Kellogg, London Business School, for their wholehearted support over the last 2 decades, particularly the area leaders who teach in the program and have helped build the institution in myriad ways. To the members of our faculty, both resident and visiting, thank you for your support and dedication through the year. Year after year, when asked why they choose to come to ISB, students have cited outstanding faculty as a major reason. The ISB alumni, always been a source of pride for us. They've gone out and made their mark in the world. Despite their busy lives, they have shared their time and experience with us through admissions roadshows, interviews, placement support, mentoring students, providing feedback and suggestions to the school. I thank all the members of the ISB Alumni Association for their continued commitment to this institution. Special word of thanks to the governments of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chandigarh and Punjab for their unrelenting support to the school over the years. I'd like to welcome our guests from the media. Thank you for being here. The ISB staff, backbone of the school, who make interactions with ISB a world-class experience. I thank each of you for your dedication and commitment to ISB's vision. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the various service providers and support staff at ISB who make life easy for all of us. And finally, to all of you, our students, this day is about you, your success, your opportunities. Your positive attitude and energy are infectious. Stay engaged with the school wherever you are. The rest of us will come and go, but this school will belong to you forever. Best of luck.
Thank you, Professor. I now invite Sri Harsha, Sai Priya and Priya Maharana back to the stage to lead us in the singing of the national anthem. I'll request you all to stand, please.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल वंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you. Just a couple of announcements before we do the hat toss and conclude for the day. I'll request you all to join us for lunch at the atrium once we complete the ceremony. And the felicitation ceremony for PGP PRO Hyderabad and Delhi will be held at the KMCA auditorium, so we'll see you all there at 2 o'clock. We now come to the end of today's program, the hat toss ritual. Can I just request all the students to stand up for this, please? I'll wait for a minute for some of them running back in. Thank you. Okay, on the count of 3, I'll request all of you to give out the loudest cheer you can and toss your hat as high as you can. 1, 2, 3. I request all students and guests to remain seated until the Dean leads the procession back. Thank you and have a great day ahead.